Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you're having a good weekend. My name is Joel Duggan. Welcome back to the channel. We are, of course, in West Hill, the medieval fantasy build on the Citadel SMP. 2-year-old build, 5-year-old server, 2-day-old weekend. Not going to mention how old I am, but we've been working here on the west bank of the town, and we finished this tower yesterday. It's all done. And I think I want to try and start to clear out of this area. I want to move the shulker boxes that we have built up over here. That will allow me to maybe throw some texture down on the road and maybe call this area done. I'm still not really thrilled with this fence thing that we've got going on, so I may try something else. I can't think of anything that would be better right now, so we'll have to see. I don't want to have to sacrifice too much of these trees, but we'll see. Cosmic Dancer Dan Grice in the house, and I'm Not a Cat just received a gift sub from Obu. Obu, thanks so much for the support on the channel, my friend. And I'm Not a Cat. You can connect your Discord and your Twitch and join us in the Discord now. 7 minutes and 59 seconds, probably only a minute and a half into me actually being on stream, and it rained. This has to be abnormal. We counted something like a rainstorm every 20 minutes yesterday or something. It's actually to the point where it's really frustrating. I might actually look up a data pack that reduces the frequency of rain. So we've got a little bit of landscaping left to do here. I'm okay with leaving this pretty bare there. I don't think that needs anything. But this, I feel like we should have like a little bit more greenery happening right there. What's our inventory is full of inside stuff, so we'll put that away. And I don't know, this still feels very harsh. I might cut that down a little bit just so it doesn't feel like it's such a sharp wall. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I feel like that should only be 4 long. Let's clean out the inventory a little bit. Terracotta. And candles. Didn't end up needing those candles. So I'll keep everything here. Don't need that. And I will grab slabs. There's those are in the wrong spot. I don't think walls are going to be the thing we need. And then for the greenery, we'll go with probably mangrove. And some jungle. Bit behind on my Discord messages, but as soon as I can catch up, I can connect this accounts for sure. Yeah, it's just going to be the Joel Duggan Discord. You'll find it in your connections tab on Discord. After what usually takes 20 minutes, half an hour for Twitch and Discord to talk to one another. You have to manually connect your Discord and Twitch together. I think that happens on Twitch. Hell Birdie, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah, this feels like a really long, straight surface, so I'm going to cut this down a bit. I think I might even just keep this gravel. I gravel deposit that we didn't know we needed. I don't have a piglin trade yet on the server, so... No, that blue jay is not on my shoulder. He's on the other side of the backyard. Whoops. Now that feels a little bit funny. I wonder if we can get away with some grass there. Probably Binky, good to see you again. Going well so far. We're just doing a little bit of final landscaping around these builds that we worked on the other day. Oh, I didn't bring the grass. Yeah, I find it a pretty chill game. Or are you talking about the stream? Because that's also true, I think. Yeah, I think that helps that. I might actually even cut that back a little bit. Sure. I think that's probably good. Then here I thought we could add a couple of bushes and maybe we'll take away some of these. I don't want to block the window. No, I think that might be better as just straight up bush blocks. Or leaf blocks, rather. And then I think I'll go get some more mud and we'll take that corner in with the mud blocks. Packed mud. Mud blocks, where do I keep those? Right there. I like how the jungle leaves look like they have fruit on them. Yeah, that's what I like too. That's why I chose them. Whoops. Right, now can any of this have a little bit of diorite in it maybe to help it out? Potentially. Same shape, just like a little bit more texture. Oops. Yeah, that works. Oh, time to sleep. Yeah, I want them to revisit some of the original leaves. I mean, and we could do it too, just as players, but like, don't change the vibe, but just change the density. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I mean, I live in a part of Canada where there's a lot of spruce and pine trees, and like, I feel like they're more dense than this, and I feel like these feel very sparse, and I think they could increase the density on them. This could also be, we talked about this on the spawn chunks too, is that I've got, I think one of the benefits of having sodium is that it doesn't render the back of the block. So by doing that, it does make some of the leaf blocks feel more transparent. But it doesn't seem to be too much of an issue with the new ones, like with the azalea, or not azalea, with the mangrove. Like it's doing the same thing. It's not rendering the back of the block. Like if I look through this, you can't see the back of the block. But it still feels pretty dense because there's not much for air gaps in there. It's pretty solid. I mean, of course, probably, Binky, it would be a jungle fruit, right? Get a jungle fruit from the tree, and then if you eat it, you do the jungle boogie. You dance around. I think that'd be funny. I think I'm gonna pull over the stone here, so we're gonna pull this way. That'll give me a chance to add a little bit more cracked stone in here. Try not to overdo it, but you definitely don't want to leave it too barren. This feels really good. I like this. This feels good. This still feels very sparse. Again, I wish we had cracked slabs. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it. Can't think of what I could put there. I'm limited because it's a slab. I don't want all the roads around here to be super flat, so we'll leave that as it is. Ah, right, this chimney is going to have to switch up too. Now, do we want that all the way up there? Yeah, I think that looked okay. Whoops, it's the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, that tree's done. This tree needs finishing. And then we've got some textures and stuff going on here. I think what I'll do is finish both of these trees. And then we have to figure out what's going on with this wall road. I don't think we missed anything down here, did we? I mean, I've not even looked at this side. I'm only focusing on the town side. No, we added some texture in there. All pretty good. I'm tempted to maybe push this back a little bit. Just so that sort of stands out a little bit. Although, actually, maybe we do it higher. Yeah, I think that works. Hmm. I feel like this is probably meant to have access. Maybe we should put something else there. Hmm. I know we were looking at using the stairs, but I'm not entirely sure about those. Hard to say. Hard to say, hard to say. Andesite is definitely brighter than stone. 100%. You can see it right there. That is definitely much brighter than stone. The Fabulous Star, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so this is going to be one of those streams, I think, where I have to switch my inventory a lot. Oops. We have to reorganize the bushel box. We have more than 1, 2, 3. There's more than 6 types of leaves now. I'll leave those in my inventory. And now we got to switch to spruce wood, Stairs, slabs, fence gates. Right, so I feel like that tree is okay-ish where it is. I'm gonna change this though. Can't see anything. While it might be a shulker monster, at least it's organized. Yes, it's definitely organized. You could do with 2 different toolbars, one interior Joel and one for outside Joel. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I wish you could do that. Other games let you do that. Like Satisfactory lets you have 10 toolbars that you can rotate between. Brian Dunaway. There's the name I haven't spoken out loud in a while. What's shaking? Thanks so much for the raid. Coming in with 23 people. Hope you're keeping well, Brian. What were you up to on stream today? Oh, hi, says Brian. Oh, hi. There's a guy I know. For those of you that don't know, I podcasted with Brian for like 10 years. Thanks for the shout out for Brian Cosmic. All folks, if you're into some retro games like Earthworm Jim, wow, there's the throwback, then you should go follow Brian. There should be a link in chat. You can go do that. It is a classic. I really like that game. The Wilhelm scream in that game always got me. That's great, Brian. So for folks, if you don't know, I'm a professional podcaster and streamer. I do the Spawn Chunks podcast about Minecraft, and I do the Citadel Cafe about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment, and I stream here on Twitch. I would say 3 days a week, but it's more like 4 or 5 now. We do Lego on Fridays, Minecraft on the weekends, and then during the week, I try to fill in extra streams. Usually it's Minecraft these days, but I've often played Satisfactory, Oxygen not included, a couple of other games like that. Usually they're kind of sandboxy builder games. I've been known to play the odd Borderlands 3 session. We're working on some custom trees right now. I'm going to need some ladders, or scaffolding rather. Now I don't think I want this to go too high because it's going to block the balcony. So we'll probably keep the top of it about in there. Unless the balcony would be okay if it had a tree in front of it. So what does that look like? Oh, it wouldn't be too bad if the tree got up a little bit higher. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We are going to have to change the directions. Oh, I need some roof blocks. Just talking about the podcast and talking about you. Jonathan Lemon for Alley Oop reached out the other day for his episode of Comics Coast to Coast. Oh, no kidding. That's an old one. My ears were burning. That must have been what it was. I was sitting here last night watching TV, scratching my ears. Looking for mangrove roots. So I've been doing much podcasting, Brian. I know that you're still doing stuff with Scott Johnson, right? And folks, if you haven't, you should check out Brian's other work. I'm sure you can find it. Where's the best place, Brian? Twitter would be the best place to find links to your podcasts and stuff. I can't put a leaf block there. Color me annoyed. Well, that's too high anyway. I need to go one lower. Sweet. Okay. Yep, and then we'll just expand that a little bit. Oh, maybe not quite that much. Doing a third printing now as well. Oh, for Alley-oop. Very cool. Twitter is a great place for that. It's just, is it the Brian Dunaway? That's what I thought. Thanks, Cosmic. There's a link in chat for folks that are interested in gaming and comic related stuff and just nerdy stuff. Go check out Brian. What color is annoyed exactly? Depends on who's in chat. If you know, you know. And that might feeling a little bit straight. Yeah. I think maybe we'll turn this into a set of stairs. I think that got there. We have to add a little bit over here. There's there. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. Maybe just extra leaves. Oh, nope. Yeah, I think maybe that's good. A little bit wonky on the back. Oh, maybe we can add something to the height of it here. It's a little bit better. I wonder if we added something on an angle, if it would look good. What other podcasts are you thinking about doing, Brian? Sure, you've covered all the topics. So that looks good out here. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible from inside the living room of this place. No, just looks like a tree. That's fine. The Macast. Another podcaster kicking around. Oh, 3D printing. Not third printing. 3D printing. You're doing 3D printing. Oh, fun. That's really cool. I was watching a little YouTube video about a house that was 3D printed. It's cool stuff. It's like a 3D printer, but it's concrete. Not for Canada. It only works in, I think they're only doing stuff in Arizona and places like that, but still pretty cool. So that's the top of this done, I think. Now we need to move on to the bottom. And to do this, I think I need to move some of these shulker boxes. So I do have lots of room. So let's... Don't need that out. I don't need ice. Don't need glass. Dyes will maybe move. Wool we don't need. Another stuff we don't need. Concrete we don't need. Prismarine box. Oh, that's just an empty shulker. I need to 3D print a cat for my cat house. That's awesome. So how, like when you do stuff like that, Brian, you must be printing like components and then assembling them after the fact, kind of like how prefab housing works. Like you print off the parts. How big is your printer if you can print a cat house? That has to be sizable. These are all nonsense shulkers I don't necessarily need all the time. So these are just full of stuff. We should put some of this back. 3D printing, it's like Minecraft in real life. Yeah, no, I can get that. I can see a real use for 3D printing. Especially if you own a home. I feel like if you could like 3D print exactly the parts that you need, that should just be able to be empty. We can probably put this stuff away. Calcite. Diorite. And white concrete powder and quartz. Bit of a everything stream today. We're kind of cleaning house a little bit. Moving some of these shulkers around. Oh, I needed that. Now we've got another empty shulker. That's good. That's a pain. Do that some other time. What's in this one? Red sand. I think this is the red nether brick. Yep. Sandstone, mushroom, terracotta. Where's the gravel? That's empty. don't know what was in that. Oh, that. I don't know if we need that hanging around either. I can probably just move this inside. Have a few of those as well. I have 4 cats currently. 3 cats is too many. That's 3 cats too many. Yep. I'm allergic to cats. So yeah, 1 cat is 1 cat too many for me. Spare parts for your washing machine, Calberti? Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen people talk about doing that. Mattcast, you've got 3 cats? I don't think I knew that. I was able to justify the 3D printer because of all the retro gaming parts I need that were hard to get. Oh, so what kind of retro gaming stuff are you 3D printing? That's interesting. I think it'd be really cool because I recently acquired a very, very good condition Nintendo Entertainment System just for decoration. I don't plan on really playing anything with it, but the controllers, and when I picked up the controllers, I thought, man, these are really uncomfortable. Like they're very sharp, they're square. It's not something that you like really want to hold for very long. And so I thought, like, I'm sure that somebody has printed like a modern style control comfort insert for like a Nintendo Entertainment System controller. Probably Binky. I've never had a pet either. We had a budgie when I was a kid, but that doesn't count. And then I also I'm not allowed to have a dog in the building that I live in, so hopefully that's changing soon. Not that the building is changing their mind. I'm hoping to move soon. But yeah, I would very much want a dog. I'm a dog person, 100%. Did I pick up the terracotta? I don't think I did. There's the copper though. Copper. Nothing else is copper. Let's go bricks. I know where those go. I guess this is all stuff I should have done between streams. Granite. And then mud bricks. Blackstone is all inside, as is iron. But dripstone and brown mushroom blocks are here. Brown mushroom blocks, dripstone, and coarse dirt. Another empty shulker box. Good stuff. Did my ears deceive me, or did Joel just say that the pet budgie didn't count? The pet budgie did not last very long. I don't know if we had him for more than a year. He got out, he flew away, and I'm assuming died. Because it's Canada. And he flew away in the wintertime, so don't think that ended well. And iron. Where was I keeping all that? Here. Oh, I think if you've got the lovebirds are different, I think, than budgies, aren't they? I found the budgie annoying, but it could have just been that we were kids and maybe the bird just didn't like us. I don't know. So all the terracotta is elsewhere. And stone. Right, I think that's pretty good. So now we should have a clear area to put in more bushes and things. Yeah, I can clearly see the edge of the road here, which is nice. I'm inclined to kind of just leave that right where it is. I don't think it really needs anything additionally. I think we maybe will just Trim out the bottom a little bit. And unfortunately, maybe we'll put in like bushes at the back there. Try and hide the edge of the road a little bit. Let's grab that. Oh, I put all that stuff back. You're allergic to cats, Brian, which is what my doctor told me after we got 4 cats. Yep, that's some poor timing right there. I'm pretty sure a budgie doesn't count. So when I think pets, I absolutely do not think about birds. And I understand that there's people that love birds, and I'm not throwing any shades. But when I think of pet, I think about like a dog or a cat, rabbit maybe. I wouldn't even throw like rodents in there because I find them just problematic. Like I feel like you have to have more of an interaction with the pet. That's just me though. That's just me. I think I want to do that. And then we can come in here with more mud and roots. I have just too many shulkers. I've got similar shulkers of the same thing, and it's a lot. Oh, I forgot to bring. Oh, I do have the bed. Put this over here. See how many times I run to the wrong end trying to sleep. That could have been the case, says Birdie. I had a cockatiel years ago that just hated everyone. In contrast, her cage mate loved everyone. Yeah, I guess it could be, because I mean, you see dogs that have like, social anxiety problems and that kind of thing all the time. So you never know, I guess. Yeah, I don't like that grass there. So you never know, but I've always been more of a dog person. I think a lot of it maybe stems from just not being allowed to have one when I was a kid. I think I'm okay with this being a separate kind of bush. I might try to experiment here and try to fit in some of the mangrove type blocks, but use the spruce leaves. That's a cool combo. I like that. And maybe we'll just go with some regular grass. I wish I could get rid of some of these exposed edges. Not my favorite. Nope, that was better as just the top part. I have to remember that. I like that combo. All right, so we'll switch gears either way. That feels very samey. I wonder if... Nope. Sometimes I wish there was just a little bit more that you could do. I think that's pretty good. Maybe what we can do down here is some berry bushes. More things for me to run into, but they'll help hide that dirt side there a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I move all the shulker boxes and this is all exposed. I'm not a cat. Thanks so very much for being here. Thanks again for the shout out for Obu. Again, nice gift sub from Obu. Have a nice afternoon, and we'll see you later. Grew up with dogs and cats and birds, says Kelberty, even horses as a kid. Wow. I've never really been around horses very much. Learned towards any animal counts side of debate, though I can certainly understand what some folks draw the lines. Yeah, I think it's more of like a... I think about pets as like companionship, and I never found... The bird was just annoying when we were kids. I think it was basically my parents did not want a dog or a cat. Well, we were all allergic to cats, so it didn't matter. The cat wasn't an option, and a dog would have been too much work because both of my parents worked outside the house. Dad was in government, mom was a nurse, so there was no one home. We were at babysitters all the time. Like I get it. Like I understand now as an adult why they wouldn't let us have a dog. But at the time, was not a fan. We've got some stuff to fix back here. Why is that? Can that be seen from the other side? It must be able to be seen from the other side. We've got a walled garden in here. And no, it can't be seen from the other side. That's a strange block to be there. I wonder if it's just one of the original blocks that I never got rid of. Let's just take this out. We'll redo this so I can see what's going on. Oh, you can see it. I just had put something in front of it. Let's replace that with some mossy stuff. Mud bricks. Sorry, muddy mangrove roots. I have more of these somewhere. There. Before you know it, you'll have gone through the whole town fixing things. Yeah, that's a possibility. I just wanted to kind of finish up this area because I like how finished this feels, and so I wanted to try and do something over here. It is a little time consuming. I don't think I want to put a fence on this side. I did like this idea. Like I like that look. You know, this look along here, but it works better when it's only on one side. So I feel like having a wall here and having a fence here would be very claustrophobic. So I think I'm going to go with something a little bit more open like we did over here. And I think the combination of these bushes is fine. It would make sense that it would have a similar kind of vibe. So maybe we'll just do something like that through here. I like that your family made that decision regarding pets. That was based on your lifestyle. Yeah, exactly. Seems like most people do not take their lifestyle into consideration before choosing a pet or whether to become pet owners in the first place. Gamer Corlin, yeah, I see that. I follow a lot of dog stuff online, and I was on the fence about whether I wanted to adopt a dog or whether I wanted to just get one from a breeder. But the problem for me is that as a first-time dog owner in my 40s, with no previous experience other than friends' animals, I really feel like I'd rather have a dog that would know me from a puppy. I don't want to end up with a dog that requires really high-end training in terms of like anxiety and whatever trauma a shelter dog might have gone through. So I'm trying to have an open mind about it, but the more I think about it, the more I would want to have a dog. American Bully is the breed that I'm looking for. Specifically, either a pocket or classic. I'm not a big fan of the XL. But that decision was made when I was thinking about getting a dog for this apartment, and an XL would not be good for this apartment. A pocket would be fine. Pocket American Bully would be fine. Some of those are on the ends, some of those are not. This tree is going to be a challenge. Break time when you're ready, says Cosmic. Thanks very much. McScrewgunn's like, hello, have you fallen off of anything yet? Nope, not yet today. We've been on the ground pretty steadily. You made it sound like they were cars. Not enough room for an XL, but the pocket version should be plenty of room for one of those. Yeah, they have about the same. They probably cost about this much. Not buying the puppy, but like when you have an XL bully, they eat a lot. I think they're 130 pounds, depending on how big their parents are. They're big dogs. They're big dogs. I don't know if I like how far this comes out. Kind of want to tuck this in here. I think that works. It's a little bit bare. We could maybe use a little bit more. Yeah, I put a lot more up along the edge of the road there, didn't I? I just don't want it to feel like a checker pattern, do you know? Let's drop that down. I like trying to at least give some of these a root, you know, so it looks like they might have started on a certain patch of dirt and then maybe folded over as they got bigger, that kind of thing. I kind of wonder whether this would just be better if we had a full solid like setup back here. So if I go there, oh, I did it. We finally got there. That's okay. It does make it appear more dense, there is that. I think Podzol might be a better choice there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we could maybe line some stuff back here. It's Podzol. To kind of give a little bit more like the fallen needles, you know how the needles on places would come down and create like a bed. Anyway, I'm going to stay true to that break just because I don't want to extend too far past it. Thanks for the reminder, Cosmic, of course. The size of the head on the one you showed me before, I don't know what kind it was, but it was an extra large for sure. No, the head was extra large. That I think he's a pocket bully. Nico, N-I-C-O, the bully. If people want to look that up on Instagram, he's a handsome dog, and he looks huge, but he's probably like 60 pounds. Like if you see him on a couch, he's not that big, but compared to the rest of his body, like his shoulders and neck just kind of goes straight into his head. he's a big little dude, so to speak. Anyway, I am going to take a short break. I'm going to zap my coffee, maybe refresh my water. You should too. Grab a friend, grab a snack. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. So I tossed a link to Nico the Bully on Instagram in the chat if anyone is interested. That's the kind of dog that I want. Just super engaging, and they seem like such good companion animals. Well, that's what they were bred for. The tricky part is that American Bullies are such a new breed that when you go and do any research to try to find out more about them, you really end up with a lot of misinformation and a lot of dead ends in terms of like what's good breeding, what's healthy, like all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit tricky. And I don't have any more puzzle. Oh, am I gonna have to bust? Yeah. I don't like that you can't jump when you're on the bushes. I think that looks dense enough. Maybe a little bit more under here. Maybe if we... Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, I think that's good for now. So the next step, I guess, is to move all of these shulker boxes out of the way, which is going to be a feat. I was thinking about the next project in West Hill, and I feel like I want to go back and finish up the that little spot that has all the other shulkers in it. Like I feel like it might be time to tighten that up a bit. Finish the idea. This is just a waste of a shulker box. I really should figure out what else I should put in there. All right, so before we tear all that up, let's go take a look and see where we can put it all. I'm going to work on Shulker House. So originally it was supposed to be like a leather shop, this place here with the orange roof. And I feel like even since I built this, I've got better ideas on how to make houses and stuff. And we've got a little bit more land here than I used. And well, I don't want it to be right up to the road. I feel like here we could use an L shape to the layout. So right now it's just this kind of staggered angled house. It's the one here with the orange on it. And I feel like if we turn this into something that has a gable the other way, so this kind of gable, but we'll put one here as well. Sort of like, I don't know if I did it. No, not like that. I don't know if I've done it on anything recently. This sort of has that kind of like, there's one this way and then there's one the other way. So maybe we'll try that. This is on a 2 wide center, and I think I want to change that. I feel like I will save myself a lot of time and headache later down the road. I don't mind the roof design. Like I think we might stay with that as far as colors go. Same with the bottom. I think the bottom is okay. We've done some cool stuff with layering signs as well, so we might be able to get away with more down here than I thought. But in order to do this, though, I'm going to need a place to put all these things. It probably means putting everything here in the square would be my guess, and it would make the most sense because then we're right here. We're not traveling back and forth constantly. I think that's probably what we're going to do. because I think that'll be like decorating the last, or one of the last buildings in the area, right? Oh, we're running out of room. All right, let's not do that. You could have Shulker Square. Yeah. Yep. It's going to make screenshots hard, but that's fine. So these are the wood blocks. Grass, dirt. We'll go with bushel box, mangrove, green, and flowers. Bone meal is somewhere. It's there. Bones. I forgot I called it Bones of Cosmic. Whoops. Really nice use of smooth stone. Where? In the square? Thanks. I guess you've got to come with me, don't you? Oh wow. That is not gonna stay. I should probably leave one of these here. Stone, andesite, cobblestone. We still want to do some texturing through here, so let's leave andesite, cobblestone. I don't think we'll need tough. All right, you coming? Can't remember. Do they follow you? Yes. Now, oh, let's put them on the docks. Oh, you must have teleported to me. Yeah, let's put them down in the docks. Next to the Wandering Trader, which I didn't know was down here. Not the smartest dog. Put you over by the bricks. Go. Oh, that's not a Wandering Trader. That's a llama tied up. I don't remember doing that. I dispatched the Wandering Trader, right? Did he go for a swim? Is that what happened? Let's put wood down. Mangrove wood here somewhere. There it is. So terracotta Not sure where I can put this stuff. Can't see. Wood louse pie. That sounds disgusting, but hi. Definitely, your username is a choice. Your username is a choice. We need more. Got moss to put down. I try to leave everything, like in the specific order. People ask me all the time, like, how do you know where everything is? Because I tend to put things down in a very similar order each time. Don't know that we're going to need the tough. Utility, iron box. And terracotta and tables and chairs. All right, so before we move down there and start doing things, I might want to do a little bit more here because this is obviously not the best looking, and we have no texture here. So we're going to grab stone, andesite. I thought I had stone bricks with me, but maybe I moved them. I could have sworn that I had stone bricks. Where did I put my stone brick shulker box? Did it disappear? That would be annoying. Maybe I didn't pick it up. Whoops. I guess I dropped it. No, it's a gray shulker box and it would have stone bricks and cracked stone bricks in it. I must have not seen it. It must have camouflaged itself when I was picking up shulkers. Whoops. All right. Well, I mean, easy to fix. Not a big deal. It might be in... I might have put it in the chest, in the floor. You can't put shulkers in shulkers. That's stone. Yeah, I think I let it despawn by accident. Whoops. Yep. Oh well. Easy to fix. I just will grab the shulker box. This is what I like about endgame Minecraft, is that when something like this happens, it's not even a blip. Like, it doesn't really phase your production at all. Like, you go, all right, whatever. We can easily fix this. Oh, do I not have an anvil? Did I put my iron away? I must have broken the anvil in there. Not replaced it. Cool. When that's all done, we'll have stone bricks and cracked stone bricks so we can finish the road. Until then, maybe I'll just hold off on it. We can move on and do the house here. Plus, we have everything in here that has to move too. These can mostly go inside, I think. Gotta make sure I collect all of these though, because these have got more precious things in them, like coral and quartz and stuff we have a lot more limited supply of on the server. I'll be grabbing these one at a time. That's all the shulkers on the walls. I really like how attentive to detail you are on the view from the ground rather than flying. Oh, thanks, Woodlouse. Yeah, that's one of the goals. That's one of the goals that we had. What are these things? Red sand, terracotta, quartz. Well, we can do a lot of this stuff. Mud. Mud. I feel like I have another spot, but that there. Calcite, dripstone, gravel. Sure. Prompted animal. Hello, welcome in. I bought Satisfactory after hearing you played it on the Spawn Chunks. Love it thus far. Very cool. It's a great game. I'm glad that you like it. It's for what you get out of it in terms of gameplay, it's a high value game, you know, considering, you know, you can usually get it on sale for around $30 depending on what time of year you get it, and how much time. Like, I've got 1,000 hours in that game, easy, and your only limit is, it's just like Minecraft. Like, what's your imagination? You know, like, if you can think of it, then you can probably do it satisfactory. Do I not have enough to pick that up? I don't have enough to pick that up. What else do I not want? Don't really care about that. Don't have any redstone down here right now. I'm going to need at least one spare shulker out here for like the spare parts. I mean, you can throw away the pink armor and flower crown from jokes from ages ago. I could. Or I can keep them. I think that's where that's... Oh, is that where it's all from? Maybe that's where it's all from. I can bring it back in here. Lots of coal. What I should do is just put like a spare chest in here for my shulkers. Oh, I've got this space here too. So these are empty. I think some of these are from when I was going... Oh, that had stuff in it. When I was going and helping Cosmic digging tunnels. I was naming all my stuff silly names just so that they knew which were mine and which were theirs. That's got stuff on it. That's got stuff in it. And these three are empty. That's got stuff in it. So really, we didn't have to wait very long. Actually, let's reorganize this a little bit now that we have a chance. Let's do that. Till nighttime. Epic sometimes has it as the free game of the day. Really? I've got a, if people want to buy games on Epic, I've got a code for Satisfactory on Epic. I mean, my streamer code for Epic Games is just Joel Duggan. It's just my name. And it's it'll apply to everything. Doesn't need to be Satisfactory, but I think there's a pinned message in the Discord maybe that's a direct link to Satisfactory, but I haven't really spent much time on affiliate codes. I find the affiliate marketing thing really hard to do as a Canadian because most of my viewers are international or in the US, and then as a Canadian, your affiliate marketing on Amazon is only good for Canadian purchases, I think. So, I mean, as far as I know, I could be wrong. Stone bricks, and I don't have room for those. So, this is supposed to be a leather shop. So I'm thinking we maybe hang some like leather armor inside with some cool colors. That could be kind of fun. I don't think I want to get to the point where like there's leather hanging outside. Like I don't think I want to have it be like a tannery outside. We've got a linen place here, and this is supposed to be like potentially vats of dye and water and textiles and stuff, so like dyeing banners and things. And then we had an upstairs. This hasn't been finished, so I don't think I want to get into too much. It would make sense that the tannery and the linen, I don't remember what we called that. I'd have to look it up on YouTube. But it would make sense that they would be close, not by to one another, right? I do like the brown terracotta, and I don't mind the roof, but we definitely need to fix some of the layout here. And we'll start with cobblestone. I may not keep the cobblestone on the bottom. But right away, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't want to make that any wider. So if we just ignore that and take this as far forward as we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Yeah, I feel like that's still far enough off the road. And then this, again, it can't move to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we either go to here or we cut it back by 2. If we cut it back by 2, we'll have this interesting little courtyard out here, and maybe we can turn that into the front entrance. So rather than the entrance here, we could have the entrance here if we brought this back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what did I say there? So that would be the footprint, but then we could still have maybe like a front gate sort of deal. So this would be outside. This would be inside. And this would be the door. Oops. And then you'd have this entire space here as like a maybe like a little front garden or something like that. Kind of like that idea. We could cover it too. This could be like a small covered porch as well. I think I like that idea. I'm still liking the brown terracotta. Though I guess the corners would not be brown. We did a lot of timber construction along here. On the fence as to whether I'd want to do stone. But let's grab some fancy cornerstones. A little bit more stone brick. And strip spruce. Your ender chest has a rainbow of shulkers inside because aesthetics have meaningful purpose. Absolutely. You know, like you gotta stay organized. Color coding things in Minecraft is way more efficient than putting signs on everything. 100%. So we'll try bricks on one end. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'm going to mess around too much with the color. I feel like I don't want to line it in dark oak, and I don't want it to be dark oak itself. I don't think. It could be a dark oak roof, couldn't it? We could make it a dark roof. Dark oak and that orange might go nice together. It might look a little Halloween-y. We get a lot of dark oak that way, though. Cosmo the dog, thanks very much. If we left the outline in spruce, and then the main body of the roof was dark oak, that might work out okay. I feel like we've got more tools now. Didn't I just avoid all this by moving down here? Yeah, you know, a dark oak roof might not be so bad. We'll get a few things here. By doing the trim in spruce, we'll be able to keep the trapdoors for the details and things. Would be nice. So we'll try to keep this terracotta if we can. I think I'm okay with the door there. And height-wise, do we want this to be any taller? I don't think we'd want it any taller. I think it would start to compete with things behind it. So we've got a limit on this gable. Do this. Whoops. Oh, come on. Now that's a wandering trader. I heard him. Walking right in my way. We have enough diorite. I feel like brain coral and amethyst block would be high on the list. Melons. We would want melons. Crimson stem. I don't know if we necessarily want any polished blackstone bricks. Salt. Yep. I think we might want to do that before I go into my next break. Two shulkers full of shells. Wow, that's a lot of shulker boxes. All right, let's make a list. Amethyst, brain coral, melons. I don't know why we would need dirt. I don't think I have any dirt, but I mean, we might as well. So dirt, crimson stem, jungle logs. If we have any crying obsidian, we'll get it. I don't think we have any crying obsidian. Raw iron block could be fun. And we'll get the gold blocks. I think I already have emerald ore. I don't think I need more. Yeah, so we'll just gold, raw iron, crying obsidian, jungle, iron ore. That's a lot. Okay. Let's see what I have room for. I don't know if I've got any crying obsidian. Oh, I do. Look at that. I have one of everything. Crimson Stem, I think, is in its own box. Where, though, is another question that's there. So, Crimson Stem. Dirt. Crying Obsidian. Brain Coral. Thank you, Cosmic. That is in here somewhere. There it is. For folks wondering, I am planning a sci-fi build, and some of these bright, colorful mini blocks, they sort of look like flowers, like alien flowers, so that's why I'm kind of going down the list. Amethyst, Crimson Stem. Amethyst was over here. Crimson Stem we got. Let's just put this in the order that Cosmic typed it in chat. Crimson Stem. Basalt. That's outside. Melons, dirt. Crying Obsidian. Raw iron, gold, and iron ore. There's the raw iron. Gold is in here. Iron ore. A block of iron ore. Oh, was it iron ore too? I don't think I have any iron ore. I think I only have deep slate iron ore. Oh, there we go. No, I got lots. Never mind. Towards the end, Mr. Cosmic was talking. He's been told. That's hilarious. I think we just had basalt. That's right. That should be most of it. Once we get these, it'll be easier to get the rest. It'll be a short list. These guys get uncomfortably close to you. So gold ore we'll need to get. Rain coral. Melons we'll need. I don't know if I need that. I'll get the dirt. Prismarine, jungle logs, and melons. 3 is a lot easier to remember. Yeah, prismarine, jungle logs, and melons. I think I already have emerald ore. So gold ore, prismarine, jungle logs, and melons. Prismarine. Gold ore. I only have 4 emerald ore. I feel like I have emerald ore mini blocks somewhere. I do, so I don't need any more. Put those away. Jungle logs and melons. Nothing left. I feel like this stream has been all over the place. I don't know that I have melons anywhere. I got jungle logs right here, though. Where? Might be at the farm, but I doubt it. Have you ever made anything good from glazed terracotta? Yeah, I think we've used it in the nether, in some of our nether builds. I don't tend to use it very much in this area. We've made a carpet of glazed terracotta. No melons there. No, I don't think we have melons in the medieval area, which would make sense. Nope, nothing there. Nice view of the city. While we're up here, yeah, Dark Cove right there would be pretty good, I think. That'll work. Goes away. I need to organize all these mini blocks. I've got a ton of them now, which is great. It'll be very handy for working in the modern city, very handy for working in a sci-fi area. But we definitely have a few. Seen Joel use glazed terracotta and cool piece. Wall art. Yeah, the wall art in the cafe was cool. The other one is over in the mansion here. We used it for carpet here. I saw it used as a tapestry in a build on YouTube, but we've got some glazed terracotta around this carpet and in the middle. I think that works. But if you had enough wall space, we do have a big wall space in the keep, and I have a map up there now, but the map keeps on messing up. So I think this would be a really cool spot to have a tapestry. We need to fix this place anyway. It's not really what I want it to be. And I don't even think I want a table in here. I think I just want this to be an open area. But I feel like having like a big tapestry there and maybe like a couple of little ones or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure out how we want to handle this. This building is changing from the top up. We're changing not the main hall, but we're going to change that part up there, I think, to be taller. All right, now we can go back to maybe ripping this down. So I like that idea. Bring this along to here. And then I guess this could be, like I said, this could also be a covered opening. Actually be smaller, I guess. Oh, this would be out farther, wouldn't it? This is tricky because it's a too wide gap, but yeah, that changes the dynamic of that building quite a lot, doesn't it? It's nice not to be so far away from it. I've got a stack of leads. Don't need any more. He won't last if he gets in the way, though. Maybe we do need a door here. We'll move it maybe. Obviously this is going to change unless I could keep this. I could keep this roof here if I extended this roof and changed the pitch of it. So how would this work? It's almost harder to adjust an existing build than it is to start from scratch. I don't mind the height of that. If it got a half a block taller, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So if that was the new roof line, yeah, I don't think that really doesn't affect too much. Because this place desperately needs a light out here too. We could use this to have a bit of light. And then that goes down like that. And then we can just kind of extend this a bit to connect here. Spruce trapdoors. Need the glue that holds the town together. So it's not centered over the structure, which may look funny. I don't know if I'll end up liking this or not. Break time when you're ready. Thanks very much, Cosmic. Where's my terracotta? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think we might have to... Yeah, that might not work at all. Because for this entrance to look nice, I want the corner of the house to stay there. And so we might have to shift the whole roof. That's kind of annoying. All right, was worth a go. Was worth a shot. But we have to shift the center of the roof back this way. Which means we'll probably change the pitch a little bit, maybe. I will have to sort that out after my break. And I just realized that I've completely destroyed my AFK house, so I have to figure out what's going on here. That's good. Solid. Cool. I take a break once an hour, folks. If you've enjoyed this, stick around. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. I apologize. You've probably had to listen to the Wandering Trader the entire break. Kill Birdie, thanks very much. If they didn't make them so annoying, we wouldn't have to get rid of them all the freaking time. Maintaining the status quo, Kilberty. Maintaining the status quo. Right, so we were trying to figure out how to change this roof. And I think I like this part here. So we just have to mimic that on this side. But I think we'll end up switching this back. I prefer going up by 2 type of thing. So that will lower it a little bit. Alternatively, we could push it up and have it be steeper at the bottom. For a second, I was like, what is going on? And I realized there's a pressure plate down there. Like, who opened the door? Kel, glad you're entertained, Kel. I do try. So, do we want to maintain the shift in the roof? I would say we probably do. This is going to be tricky. So this is only going to be 3 by 3 inside. And then it's going to be 3 by 3 again here. 1, 2, 3. Right, but this changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I do like the new look of it. Let's try some stripped dark oak just to see if that works in the rafters. Not the rafters, the gables. not the best. Kind of clashes a little bit with the terracotta. The terracotta might end up being in the gables when we're all done with it. And I guess we'll keep that, but this has to change. It's funny how this actually looks good here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we can make this whatever we want. I just don't want that to be the same. I don't want it to be too wide. I want it to be a single wide. So we'll go up by 2 there. Someone was asking me the other day, one of the biggest takeaways from building this town, and I think attacking roofs like this with a lot more confidence is definitely, you just kind of build up a repertoire of how to build a roof, or several different types. You know what works and what doesn't, and what's gonna get you into problems down the road. So I find that you do tend to pick up those kind of almost like a library of different things that you can do build wise. Right, so those connect in that position. That would connect up there. And these, we might be able to leave some of this roof the way that it is. I mean, with different blocks, of course. Will you ever consider doing a roof masterclass stream? Show us the different styles. I don't know about that. I feel like that would just be, because it's the same couple of principles like repeated over and over again, and there's lots of people that have done that before, like better than me. So I tend to prefer to do project streams rather than tutorials. I think the thing is that, you know, I've not, oh, that's wrong. I've not copied anybody, so the idea of like, I don't like building tutorial, like redstone tutorials, there's a right and a wrong way to do things to have them function. But with building tutorials, like you should be able to just build the way that you want, you know? I find that having tutorials around building tend to focus on like right and wrong, which doesn't make sense to me. So while it was a pretty unique looking roof, we've kind of made it a little on the homogeneous side. So I'm hoping we can change that a little bit. Let's see what this looks like with some dark roof on it. Oh, I'm out of stairs. Oh, almost time to sleep anyway. Yeah, like I did an exploratory stream one time with the new blocks from 119, I think, with like Skulk and Mangrove Wood, and it was okay. I don't enjoy flying around in creative and just placing blocks. That's why I build everything like off the cuff on stream in survival. Come on, I would like to sleep. That's what we would be looking at as far as adding a roof to this place. It's kind of bog standard. I'm not overly thrilled with it. Maybe we can add a little bit more oomph here with a couple of barrels. That helps. So we can do that around the outside. So what I'm hoping for here is to be able to salvage some of this like ridgeline stuff we've got going on. I might be able to do that with the stripped dark oak. Or maybe we have to do it with spruce. Maybe we have to do it with barrels. Oh, I have some barrels though. This will help it from being too dark as well by having a bunch of different colors throughout. I think that could work because then we can also layer in these trapdoors that I've been removing and wanting to put back on. We could probably get some trapdoor action happening like that. And if we repeated that in other places, that could probably look pretty cool. How do we want to handle... I actually don't mind this spruce section there. It's kind of cool. We'll probably change the inside floor to a different color. That's a cool combo. Don't know about the dark oak there, but we can figure the rest out later. Thanks for the follows, folks. Appreciate it. was thinking here in the front we could actually have walls. It gives lots of room in there. It was fun. I realize that that's too wide. Maybe we can do that cool thing with the wall and then maybe a gate. I'm thinking a lot about the front of this house just because it's one of the first things that you see. Like you're staring at it the entire time you're walking down this street. So I really want it to look cool. We could have some bushes and stuff out front too. I think we're getting there. Definitely get some solid ideas. I think we're going to have to remove the orange, unfortunately. I don't see that being able to be carried through. But if I want to do those poles, we've got 1, 2 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. Here it's not an issue because we've got this gable splitting things up. So if we go up on this side, it does look really different, doesn't it, Cosmic? It's going to be really tiny inside, unfortunately. So here we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that actually works out quite well. Because then this would be one of those barrel things. This wouldn't be here. I forgot that that was acacia wood. Whoops. Trapdoor goes there, and then there. Nope, sorry, lie. Wrong. There we go. So it might end up looking kind of cool inside too. That is just going to be tight though. That's the only issue there. We could try to push that farther. see if I can swing that. That opens it up a little bit. I think you can make it work with interior-wise. This is a leather worker shop. Yeah, so I'm thinking like if this is the entrance. I mean, it could also just be a house. The nice thing about making it a shop and not a house is that you don't have to worry about a chimney. But we could put the chimney here. Like, I don't think this is going to be a door. This is just for me right now for construction. We could easily put a chimney there. Right? So you could walk in and there could be like, you know, a little stove. Maybe there in the corner. And then like all this area could be kind of dyes and stuff. So like imagine this door wouldn't be here. We would move this. Like imagine there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. It's a good idea to actually think a little bit about the interior as well. So little stove. There wouldn't be a door here. Just be one entrance there and then one entrance here. I think that could work. But yeah, it doesn't take much before builds really start to change in their look. So let's I like what I'm doing here with these stripes, I guess you can call them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to move these over. Do I need more barrels? Yes. Eventually I will need more barrels. I did it again. Oops. That won't matter because this is going to come in here. So this roof here is a little bit funky. We might end up changing the way that this works. Because there's no room for a second floor in here. Like at all. Woodlouse Pie, subscribed with Prime. 2 months. Thanks so much, Woodlouse Prime. That's amazing. I really appreciate you supporting the content. Yeah, I feel like there's enough spruce happening here that it really does break up all that dark oak. So we'll keep on doing that. I think we're going to have to squeeze another one in the corner, which means more barrels. You like the orange, but yeah, this is better. Did we fit orange anywhere else? I don't know if we have an orange roof here. I don't think we managed to fit in orange anywhere else. Not that we can't. We've got more bell towers that I want to make. Yeah, I think it's going to be covered up, but I think maybe here in the corner. Oh, no, it's this one. This is where I want it. Did I do that wrong? What do we think looks better? Does it look better with the stair? I think I like that better. It will make a really cool pattern inside. And then this can just continue here. Bread on a plate. Thanks for the follow. Oh, does this shift? What am I doing wrong here? That was right. Oh, this is still not fixed. So we have this, it's a similar concept. Like you can see kind of like where we started with the orange stripes, or the orange roof with the spruce stripes. And all we've done is kind of taken that concept and just shifted it around a little bit. So it's still roughly the same sort of thing. Make sure these line up. Oh, that's the chimney thing that I just put in. I was like, what is that? Why is there a wall there? The mighty Elkhorn. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, Elkhorn. Did we see you yesterday? I don't know if we saw you yesterday. Hope you're having a good one. That looks pretty good too. You know, if it wasn't for having already made the decision, I feel like there'd be an opportunity to change things up a little bit. Oh, that's the roof there. Oh, there's going to be a slab in front of that. Hold on. My depth was messed up here. All right, that's right. That's what we were looking for. So then we've got 1, 2, 3 there. And then 1, 2. No. That stops there. So we should pull this here. Yep. And then the roof, this would actually go all the way to here, which is really going to change inside. So that's good because we were complaining about this being tight. So this will change the inside a bit. It may affect how we handle this. We'll have to see. I think I shifted this over when I maybe should not have. Oh no, I think we had to. think I do like the spruce along the bottom. Whoops. Now, I do not want that, I don't think. I'm gonna make that very narrow. No, that's not good. Maybe we can squeeze in some sort of special window there? Possible. Doesn't look bad. Just had to figure out the best way to do it in here. Yeah. Good stuff. Now that completely changes that alleyway, doesn't it? Neat. Thanks, Cosmic. I almost want to put another one here. We'll have to see how this, like, stove section lines up. That may not be possible. Single? Yes. Double? Probably not. Nope, other way around. We'll try it. We'll see what it looks like. Helpful scaffolding is helpful. I guess we just keep on keeping on with this. So that works out. And then this would be spruce, not spruce, spruce, not spruce. Okay, so that's an even number. That's going to be a pain in the butt. So maybe what we do here is double up. We'll do barrel there. Not the right direction. Because I think, not that we can't push that forward. I don't think I'd want to make this narrow. It's not the end of the world, but it would really mess things up. I'd have to redo this whole section. I was basically thinking about making this one block longer, but I don't think I want these two buildings to line up like that. And plus, it would give us room to like put something here in the street. So like imagine, you know, like just stuff, right? I think that would be a better use of that space rather than pushing the building out. So we'll leave it there. I used all the barrels. Can you for once stop being so good? Well, thanks very much. It'll be better if I can find some barrels. I agree with your comment earlier that it's sometimes harder to build on a building that's already built rather than going from scratch. Yeah, I'd stand by that. I would stand by that. This is the stuff that I liked. I really liked that row of trapdoors that we had at the top. Oh, this is not in the right spot. That's not the right spot. Whoops. This is where I want the barrels. I have no idea how I just walked across that gap. That was Minecraft magic right there. Yeah, there's the roof details where we did stuff like that I really liked. So it's a shame that those are going away. So here we'll double up. Just this one section will end up being two sections of dark oak. Why does that not work? You know, we shifted it all over. Oh, this doesn't shift out one. That's what's wrong. And then that we can just fix, I think, on the inside. Looks pretty straightforward to me. We could try to sneak in. Oh, this isn't done. I was like, something is not right. Oh, look, the orch right there. I would have caught that eventually. Nope. So it does create a nice thing inside here. This doesn't have to be there. We can probably do something like that there. And then same thing up there. And we'll have to fix that too. Some of these we could probably even replace, like this could be an upside down stair. As long as we don't want to add texture to it outside. Morgantic, hello. Good to see you. Things are going well. We're just puttering around inside the rafters in this place. It's possible we could end up with maybe not a second floor here, but we could certainly try for at least a loft. I think that would be possible. I really like the rafters. I think that's another thing that you start thinking about when you do all these roofs and you know that you're wanting to put interiors in all of your places, is that you start to think about these things as like inside and outside at the same time. You don't design one before the other. It's not like you make a box and then you try to figure out how to make it work. You usually are thinking about both inside and outside now. At least I am. Again, this likely will be a chimney, but we'll put it here for now. I think we're going to need more barrels. Oh, come on. And I think we had trapdoors up here too. Oh, not there. And along here, we can maybe even squeeze in a little bit of extra visible room. And brings it up a bit, makes it a little bit lighter. Don't know if that necessarily works. Maybe we'll want to have this. That's top blocks. What about like something like that maybe? That does not really look good, does it? It's certainly better to have something over the windows. No, I liked it better anchored. That sticks out too far. What's on the other side of those windows? Got those there. That looks okay. Jay Gaft, thanks so much for listening to the Spawn Chunks and going back and listening to all of them. Wow, that's amazing. One thing that amazes me is very much your predictions on the future developments is actually not far from the finished project. Wonder if Mojang develops Minecraft after listening to the Spawn Chunks. No, I know that some people at Mojang listen, which is amazingly flattering, but I think Johnny and I just have a really good understanding, especially after talking with people like Sly Slime and other developers. I think we just have a really good idea about what Mojang does in terms of like the spirit of the game. And I think our predictions are usually based on that. And that's why we tend to be pretty spot on with that kind of stuff. I want to go see what walls might look like there. Some of these pillars are feeling pretty thick. I'm just wondering if this could be softened a bit. No. We may not use bricks. We may use like andesite or something else. This is very empty and open too. Woodlouse Pie, also really enjoying the Spawn Chunks. I've been painting my house to it. That's amazing. Thanks very much. I'm glad that you like it. Really, it's always really cool to have people either find me through the Spawn Chunks or find the Spawn Chunks through this stream. Usually it's the other way around. Usually it's people find me via the Spawn Chunks. Yeah, I don't know about that window. We've got this line in here we have to do something about, and this is where I think a loft might be coming, right? Like I feel like we could probably do something like this. Give some space up there, and then maybe have a ladder there. Now, I'm really just spitballing now. I really haven't thought this far ahead. We need to actually make more ladders? Wow. Gives a cool little visual thing. Functional. We could put some things up there. Maybe we'll do... Time is up. That's cosmic. So you can't really get up here because that stair block, which is a little bit annoying. So it only looks functional. this might actually be better off placed one to the left. And you actually have a way up here. That came together quite quickly. That's actually quite cool. So we still have a couple of little holes in the roof here. I guess this can just, oops. That, and I don't know what that's supposed to be. Don't think we can change it on the outside. I think we have to add to it on the inside. Oh no. We should just be able to change the direction on this. Problem solved. No more holes. Looking pretty good, I think. So that's not a bad plan of attack. We can come in here and make some changes later on with, like I said, the gables still need some work. We've got some things inside that need changing. I need to clear out some stuff in my inventory here. What do we not need? Stone. Oops. That's actually not a bad look either, you know? That dark oak? Hold on. I do like the spruce, but like, check this out. Not bad. I mean, I put them down just as we lost the sunlight, so hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Always when you're trying to show something off, either nighttime or rainstorms. So it does make this side feel pretty plain without the door there. So, I mean, we could put a window there, right? We could easily put a window there. Or, like I said, if we wanted to take the chimney on the outside, then that could be chimney. That's possible too. I think I'd like to try to keep as much grass around here as we can for this little place. This might all change, but now I think we'll just like that. Little path. Yeah, if we did something like this outside, you know, like little fenced in garden or something, I think that could work. That could be very cool. Like I said, we'll probably have some stuff piled out here. I'll just, for now, maybe we'll do a barrel. just to kind of indicate we want to kind of have some stuff piled out there. Kind of what I like about this is that it kind of forces you to the left a bit, which you're going to want to be to go that way. But it also kind of like makes you step back, and you can see this more if you're not walking by it here. But if you're walking by it over here, you see more of what's happening up here, which is cool. Yeah, I thought the entrance was a nice touch. I might want to try walls there on the outside of it, but it might be too much like the bottom. Oops. It's not bad. Maybe we can mix the both, you know, have like one on top. That's pretty good. We also need to hide that in here. That's probably how that's going to work. I'm not really sure about this little roof. We'll have to come up with a better way to do it. But there really isn't much we can do there. Yeah, we can definitely have a cool little spot there. I don't know whether that's going to be more stuff. This is probably going to be more stuff, not like a garden. I think I'll put the garden out here. Gardens and flowers. And then, yeah, so we've got it kind of laid out where we've got a potential for like a spot there. We could maybe have like a table with some chairs there. And then all of this could just be like leather stuff. And then up, not sure what we could put up there. We could just have a couple of things. Maybe we can have some things hanging from the ceiling, because those are top blocks. So like we could hang lights or chains or whatever we want from them. I'm not sure about this section here. I feel like we need to do, what is that? Can we do a stair there? Yes. So that section's a little bit confusing. We might want to actually add like a proper log rafter that looks like it supports everything. Or change, maybe have like dark oak slabs or trapdoors or something. And then this here does look a little bit funny too. That's just a sideways stair as far as I remember. Maybe we can just support it that way. Or we can, I think maybe dark oak would be better. So there's a few things we have to mess around with, I think, inside. Next time will be an inside pass on making this all make sense. And obviously there'll be some lighting and stuff we'll have to deal with, but for now, the torch at each end should more than cover us. Yeah, we're good. Good there. Yeah, I like the fact that it's a covered porch. For me, it's just a matter of can I make it look as smooth as I wanted to? We might be able to do something like taking those off and adding in trapdoors instead. Just to try to make it look a little lighter, you know? That kind of helps. That helps too. We could also change this. Instead of coming down like that, we could change that to be slabs maybe. Makes it a little bit taller. Feels a little bit more grand. We could just line the inside of this. That's if I had more trapdoors. So we could do something like this and just cover that way. Or maybe it's not the top that needs covering. Maybe it's the sides. Right? So we can mess around with that. The top is currently all stairs, and we can make that slabs too, and that would flatten that out as well. I feel like this is where I really get stuck with roofs that center on a seam rather than a block. It makes it very difficult to figure out what to do with this section. I'm wondering if this might be a good opportunity to put something like an armor stand thing or like some sort of custom thing we have a data pack for. Like if we put like a little block right there in the middle, like one of these, but a mini block, like that could look cool. We did something similar on the mansion. So there's little tricks like that that I find that I've picked up over the couple of years that I've been doing this. And it can really help an area like that look just a little bit more refined. This just looks to me like a village that you might run across 10 minutes into your first Minecraft world, right? Like that's not something I'm going for. And then we also have to figure out what we're going to do in here. But we did some really cool stuff in here with like planks and logs and signs. And so I feel like having that have a similar vibe would be probably kind of cool. So we'll have to come up with a way to do that. And I like the idea of maybe changing the direction of whatever we put in here so it's horizontal. I think that might look good. And again, we've got these things, and we don't necessarily need them to be that thick. Like we could push that up a little bit, and we could have some fun with a much larger gable. I'm liking the terracotta on the bottom, I think. Not such a huge fan of the terracotta in the gables. I think we have to do something else there. I don't know what yet. It's just too brown at the moment. Maybe we need to put like acacia logs or maybe stone or something. I could even just switch the color of the terracotta. Maybe that's where we put the orange cosmic. Maybe the orange could go in there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to wrap things up here as soon as I sleep. We are going to pass you on. I believe Tadpole Milk is live, playing some hardcore Minecraft. They're a fantastic streamer. You'll enjoy the laughter that will happen over there. You can listen to the new episode of the Spawn Chunks that comes out tomorrow. You can listen to the new episode of the Citadel Cafe that's out right now. And all of those are found on your favorite podcasting app. It really is just a matter of where you like to listen to your podcasts. And thanks to everyone that came by today and said hi and that I'm listening to the Spawn Chunks. It's really nice to know that you folks are enjoying those podcasts, because it's my job. That means the more people that listen, the better off that I am in terms of my capability of doing more streams. So between the podcasts and the streams, if you could spread the word, tell friends to come by, watch the VODs on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, and then come by for a live chat. I would very much appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Patreon, podcasts, Twitch, just spread the word. Very much appreciated. I will see y'all next time, which is probably going to be Tuesday, but we'll see. Stay tuned on Twitter or in the Discord for when the next stream is, but it will be definitely before next Friday. So I'll see you soon. Enjoy Tadpole Milk. Bye for now.